Sometimes it just feel heavy, you know what I mean? Like last night, it wasn't even anything specific that triggered it. It was just life. All of it. My goals, the responsibilities on my shoulders, everything that I'm trying to figure out, taking care of my family, trying to build a successful business, and on top of that, actually making a real impact on the people that I serve. It was just like it hit all at once, just boom, the whole weight of it. And when that thing hit, man, it was heavy. So heavy that I felt more mentally, emotionally, and physically drained than usual. You know that feeling when you're not just tired, you're exhausted on every level. And the crazy thing is, it wasn't even tied to one thing. There wasn't like a single problem or issue that did me in. It was just everything all at once, sitting on my chest, making it hard to even think straight. And I had to remind myself that this happens. We all have those days, even the ones who seem like they have it all together. Even the ones who are used to being the person everybody else comes to when they need advice, support, or just somebody to lean on. Sometimes we get tired too, more than we realize, more than we care to admit, and maybe even more than the average person because we care so much and we try to carry other people's loads along with our own. You're allowed to feel tired. You're allowed to feel heavy. Caring deeply comes with a weight, and some days that weight feels like it's too much. It's not easy being the person everybody else always counts on. There's a pressure that comes with that. And sometimes the expectation you have of yourself to always be strong, to always be able to push through, it just adds to that weight. But even on the days when it feels too heavy, that doesn't mean that you're failing. It doesn't mean that you're weak. It just means that you're human. It's okay to acknowledge that, even if you're the strong one and you need a moment too. A moment to just sit with the heaviness and breathe. A moment to admit this is a lot and let yourself feel it without guilt. Because we spend so much time trying to be everything for everyone that we forget that we're allowed to get tired. We're allowed to be the ones who need a break sometimes. Strength isn't about never feeling the weight. It's about knowing when to step back and take care of yourself so you can keep going. So if you're feeling like this right now, if everything just feels like it's too much, know that that's okay. It happens to all of us. You're not alone in that. And the heaviness will pass. But you got to give yourself the space to feel it and not rush yourself through it. You got to give yourself that grace. You got to remind yourself that taking care of you is just as important as taking care of everybody else. Rest if you need to. Recharge. Let go of the expectation that you always have to be strong. Because you're strong even when you need a moment to breathe. And trust me, when you do, you'll come back stronger, clearer, and more ready to keep going. You got this, even on the days it feels like you don't.